Yerdle, my people. It's your boy G-Man, and I've decided that the 3 a week is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to kind of keep it that way. Boom. So you get your Monday, Tuesday off, Wednesday, get your Thursday off, Friday. Boom, we head into the weekend. Good times. Good times. So today I'm going to keep it as short as I possibly can. I don't want to make you guys listen to 10 minutes every time, 7 minutes. I know easily condensed information is where we're at and what we want. And I mean, a lot of this, guys, is simple. It seems very simple when you hear it. You're probably like, man, I knew that. But when you hear it coming in to your ears from an outside party, it hits differently. I bet you can agree with me on that one. So with that being said, today, your will. And more specifically, what are you willing to do? And do you have the drive to hit those goals that you really, really want? And all of that is going to be centered around passion. You're not going to be able to hit the summit, the peak of that mountain, if you're not passionate about what you're about to do. You know what I'm saying? And that is going to feed your drive, and that's going to give you the will to carry on and the will to get through those bad days, those gloomy days, those make you want to crawl in bed and not pick your head up and do nothing and let that just cultivate itself into a week, a month, or whatever. We've all had that happen, I feel like. At least a lot of us have. I've struggled with depression. It's not an uncommon thing, I don't think. And it's real, but the biggest way for me that I've combated my depression is figuring out the things that I'm passionate about. Like this right here is one of the things that I'm passionate about. I love being able to help anybody in any facet, and it just makes me happy inside. It just makes me feel like I've done something. It makes me feel like I've provided, I've given back, you know what I'm saying? And that is something I'm passionate about. Therefore, it fuels my drive, which gives me the will to go on. I mean, I came back from vacation. I ate crappy food. I think I talked about it. And when I did all that and I shirked off on my structure, it made it a little hard to get back into the swing of things. You know what I'm saying? And it made it a little hard for me to want to get up in the morning and do the things that I know I have to do, because these are the things that actually make me feel good at the end of the day. I physically feel good when I get up early, when I go to the gym, when I hit those goals, when I hit my my goals to provide you guys a video, when I hit my goals to do the things that are incorporated with Magic the Gathering and unboxing, and I put some more videos like that on my channel and stuff like that. And it just, these are all these things that I'm passionate about. It fuels that drive, that fuels my will to go on. And that's what's going to strengthen it. And a lot of people are just like, man, you gotta just push through. And yes, you gotta push through. Of course you do. But how are you going to do that if you've got no drive? How are you going to be willing to push through these bad days? How are you going to be willing to, and where is that drive going to come from if you're not doing something you're passionate about? Man, people who, you know, go to school to be a doctor because their parents push them to do it and stuff like that, and then they go through life miserable, and they'll find anything to fill whatever this hole is inside of them. They'll find themselves gambling, they'll find themselves cheating on their wives, they'll find themselves doing a whole, you see it constantly. You know what I'm saying? Doctors who make good money, they're not happy. Why? Because they probably didn't want to do that. Now, some of them did. Don't get me wrong. And you can, some of us are strong, have a natural drive, a natural strength to just push through past, you know, the things that you don't want to do regardless. And that's cool. It's a good skill to have, but don't do it for something you're not passionate about. Make sure that you identify your passion. And if you are struggling to identify your passion, do a physical manifestation of the process. The best way I can describe it is, when I say physically manifest the process, is you basically are going to write it down. For me, it was write down the things that I like, the things that give me joy, and then figure out if there's a way for you to pursue that in any form, even if it's not monetary. Figure out a way to put that in your life to give you, you know, a modicum of happiness, a modicum of joy. you know, like right now I'm not generating any money off of this, and maybe one day I will, and I have no idea. And I mean, hopefully this is something that stretches, and you know what I mean. I want to be honest when I step on these videos and try and give you guys information, and you know, hopefully I'm being helpful. And for me, that's enough, and that's what's going to keep me coming back and doing this, you know, constantly without, you know, needing any kind of reciprocation. That being said, this is helping me go for the rest of the plans that are money based, obviously, because you need money to survive, and we all want to be successful, excuse me, and get to a point where we don't have to really worry about that anymore, right? And that's a goal for all of us, I feel like. But before that, if you're not happy, what's it for, you know? And I think you're only going to be happy if you're doing things that you're passionate about in life. And doing things that you're passionate about is going to give you the drive to have the will to move forward through the funky days. And like I said, I've been having funky days, but the things that I'm passionate about, Magic the Gathering, and then doing these YouTube videos for you, and then the fact that I know that I'm going to go do some more nature stuff, it's got me very excited. The nature videos will be coming. Sorry I didn't get to them this weekend. Ended up being quite a busy weekend, and I had some snags, and you know, you get unexpected things that happen, but you roll with the punches and keep going. That's gonna be it. I love you all, and to all, a good day, evening, night, whatever and wherever you are in the world. This is G-Man, Geosphere on the Plus Vibes, signing out. Peace out.